Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, Relax.Cut.Glue. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you all here with me today. So today I'll be doing a voiceover just for a million different reasons why, but we will just not go there. So today I'm playing in my random cinch bound scrapbook paper glue book. That's a mouthful. Basically, it's just a glue book I put together using my cinch machine and some scrap paper and cardstock I had in my scrap bin. Some is like, because this book is 7 by 7 inches, some of my scraps per se, I have a basket where I keep, like, if I just use a little bit of cardstock or a little bit of scrapbook paper, I put the rest of the big chunk in there. So I had some big pieces to work with. Like I said, this book is 7 by 7. I really like the square format, and the size works really well. I'm really impressed with it. I did see that some people in my Facebook group were asking about how I bound this together, and it is using the cinch machine. You can get it on Amazon, at your craft store. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. It is hands down, my favorite craft tool I own, period. I love it so much. But here's the thing. You don't have to go out and buy this equipment to make this glue book. Go buy a inexpensive sketchbook that has ring bound wire in it and put scrapbook paper on it, and now you will have a glue book just like mine. Another suggestion would be at Michael's Craft Store, which is where I get my sketchbooks. I absolutely love them. That's what I use for big random. They also go on sale all the time, either buy one, get one free or buy one, get one half off, yada, yada. In fact, they might be having that sale right now, the buy one, get one half off. But Michael's just came out with these new books, and they're calling them scrapbooks. And they are 12 by 12, 8 by 8, which is very similar to mine. Mine's 7 by 7. And then they have a 3-pack of 4 by 4, and they're all spiral bound, and inside is colored paper. So if you want to do a colored glue book, or you just want some colored paper to glue on, those would be perfect. And then you could add some scrapbook paper to one of the sides, and you would have a glue book exactly like mine. So, in fact, that's what I was going to do, was go buy one of Michael's instead of making my own. And I thought, no, that's ridiculous. I have what I have. Let's use what I have and make my own book. But if you don't have that, go to Michael's and grab one of those. Or just go to any store and get a random sketchbook that's ring bound and add scrapbook paper to it. Big old truck going by. Yikes. So I posted this morning in my Facebook group a photo of everything I fussy cut last night. I'm really enjoying doing this fussy cutting at night kind of situation. It's been working out great for me, especially because I've been doing so much random gluing lately. So even if I just have a few items, at least I cut something up, and it's really helping my stash. Today I struggled a little bit, which is part of the reason why I'm doing this voiceover. I'm going to be totally transparent. I'm very transparent on my channel about the fact that I have an anxiety disorder and I have fibromyalgia. We know this. I talk about it almost every single day. Today I was having a bit of an anxiety issue. So what I decided to do was just put like one big image on a page, flip a page, do it again. And I do this quite a bit anyways with my glue books. And when I first started Big Random, which is my glue book where I have basically just squares and rectangles in it with a few fussy cuts and stuff at the end, I would go through and just add a square or a rectangle on a page, flip a page, add another square, just to get things kind of moving and started, especially if I didn't know how to begin. I would do that. And so that's what I kind of did here. I put a few big images down. Once I find another image I feel would look good with that, I'll add that later. But this was just really fun to do it like this. And I ripped my flower here, and I was super irritated about it. But I put it back together. We're glue bookers. We can glue it back together. Come on now. So I did, but I was really irritated with myself because I was talking to you about something, and then I got distracted. So, anywho, I love this flower. I've had it waiting to be glued down for a long time, and I decided just to do it. And another thing that I did today, which was really hard for me, but I'm glad I did it, was using a couple hoarded images that I have. So I used to be really bad about okay, that's a lie. I'm still bad about it. Hoarding images that I think are really good that I don't see very often, and I absolutely love them. I love them so much that I don't use them, which makes no sense, but I've been that way since I was a child. Always. You know those little like art kits you can get for like $5 or $10 at the craft store that has like crayons and markers and paints and oil pastel, all that stuff in one little kit for kids. Okay, I loved that stuff when I was a kid, but I wouldn't use it because I wanted it to stay perfect. So I really am working hard now that I'm in my 40s. I'm finally working on use it. You can still get enjoyment out of it. So I did. I used a couple hoarded images today, and I'm so proud of myself. And I reminded myself that they're doing no good just sitting in a basket. They could get lost, they could get ripped, they could get wrinkled, and I'm not doing them any justice. So by putting them down, giving them a home, I'm actually enjoying them more than having them just sit in a basket. And there's always going to be that holy grail fussy cut that you find. I find them all the time. I mean, some of them are more hard to find, I admit that. But again, it's not doing any good just sitting in my basket. So I felt really good about gluing it down. Not quite in the moment. It was a little hard for me, but I was really happy I did. And I almost feel like a weight was lifted off my shoulders by actually using that image that I love so much. So now in this one right here, I really like how this page turned out. And like I say in other videos, my pages aren't necessarily ever done. I like to flip through, see what's on, I put all my images on my desk. Not all, but like a large portion that I like to kind of thumb through. And then, as I flip through my page, I'll see an image that's sitting on my desk that I like with that. So I always give myself the creative freedom to add something later. So sometimes I leave a page quote unquote unfinished, and I'm doing that for a reason. I don't want to force my page to be finished if I don't have the exact image that I like. You know what I mean? So I'm going to cut more stuff today. I'll cut some more stuff tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and maybe I will find that perfect item then. But with this one, I don't know if somebody signed me up for this catalog because I love using catalogs. I request free catalogs all the time. It's a great free resource for glue bookers. But I got this, and it's called American Spoon, and it's so cute. It has like jars of jelly and honey and salsa, all kinds of cute jars and really cute little photos and stuff in there. So I put that one together with all of that. I thought that looked good with the girl, with the wildflowers, and I have these hot dogs, and you guys, I am such a 12-year-old boy. Every time I look at them, they look like little wieners, and I just can't. They gross me out. So gross. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. They'll go on here somewhere, but today was not the day. I just did not like the way they looked. Now, this one's fun. Now, this is an image I've seen quite a few times in an ad in a magazine. And it's actually holding like a little bead of like, oil that you would twist the top and then put the oil on your skin or whatever. I cut that out, and then I decided I wanted to put something in the fingers there. So my options are endless with this. I could have so much fun. So here I am playing with all the different little images that I could put in the hand, and I am just hysterical. It is so funny to me. Like, this is one of my favorite things about glue booking is this kind of stuff right here. So I decided I have this little guy. See how everything looks so good? So I decide that I have to have him holding this, or this hand holding this skateboarder, but I needed a good background for it. I was kind of so excited. Well, I was so excited that I think I kind of jumped the gun and just put this on this page. I was looking for a skinnier page, so this could be kind of my whole focal image here. But yeah, it turned out really good. I love it. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Now, this is kind of hard to do because I have to glue the head into the fingers first and then glue it like it's all one piece. So it was a little terrifying, I'm not going to lie. But I got it, and it turned out really good. In my opinion, I really like it. I think it's hysterical, and I absolutely love it. Isn't that so funny? So I get asked this quite a bit, and I answer it quite a bit. So for those of you who have heard this answer, I apologize. But there's always new people coming to the channel, and I want them to get the answers that they ask as well. So I get a lot of questions about where I find my images and where I get my free magazines. I ask my friends and family. I request free catalogs. I go on Facebook Marketplace. People are always giving, not always, but there's certain times of the year where, you have to check all the time. They're just not going to be thousands of free magazines on there. You can also ask in buy it or sell nothing groups on Facebook for people or a local community Facebook page. If anybody in your neighborhood has magazines for free. My hairstylist keeps magazines for me. My husband will pick up any free magazines if he sees them anywhere, at a store. I always look when you walk into a store. Sometimes there's like a little display of like some free, like over 50 magazine or a parenting magazine, something local that's free, like a small little magazine. I always take those and I always find something in them. What else do I do here? Friends and family, yada, yada. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I don't pay for my magazines at all. I use almost exclusively free magazines. I have, in the last year, ordered 2 magazine subscriptions, actually 2 years. And that's only because they were so cheap, I just couldn't pass them up. I got the Remind magazine. That was like, what, $8 or $7 for a whole year. And then Birds and Blooms. And Birds and Blooms I will buy because I absolutely love it. And the images are fantastic. And I've been blessed enough to have some some subscribers order a subscription for me as well. And I'm so grateful for that because I love the images in there and I use them all the time. So that's how you can get some free magazines. Definitely ask around. There's so many people that just have stacks of magazines that are just willing to get them out of their home. So don't be afraid to ask. The worst thing they can say is no. Oh well, move on to the next person, but definitely ask. So I'm just kind of playing around, putting different things in different spots. Today my creative juices were not really flowing. That sounded disgusting, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I was kind of struggling today. I think the images I had on my table were kind of challenging for me today. So, along with the fact that I was, obviously experiencing some anxiety, I do like that actually right there. That looked pretty cute. This girl, I keep putting her on every single page, and I don't know why I don't just glue her down. I need to just glue her down. I was a little afraid that as well as that matched the background paper, that it would be too matchy-matchy. So I'm just kind of searching through to find a page that I like. Now on the white pages, if you weren't here for my video yesterday, I add full-size magazine images on the back for backgrounds. Or I could add some of my origami paper, which I absolutely love to glue book with because it's super thin. I also like to use wrapping paper. When I'm at the Dollar Tree, I always look for cute prints. Some things I fussy cut out of the wrapping paper, and other times I just use it for collage or background. So this is kind of a weird choice for me because the background has gold foil in it, but my watches were silver. And ultimately I decided to put it on there because I felt like the contrast would make it stand out just a little bit more. So that's why I did that. And then here's a bunch of cookbooks. And so this is where I kind of started just gluing some bigger images down, and then later I can come and add more images to the page. But for now, I'm just kind of getting some images on some pages so that it's fun when I come back the next time. I have stuff kind of already there that I can continue to play with. So I really enjoy doing it that way. And especially when I'm feeling a little frustrated or maybe a little flustered and things just aren't going right, I will do this because then I'm still gluing, but I'm not finishing a page, but I know I'm adding to my glue book still, and there'll be fun pages to play with next time. So this is a good, fun little exercise as well. I do need to work on putting some background pages on the white pages, or even some square rectangle cut aparts and stuff like that. That's kind of my least favorite part, but also I like it at the same time. I don't know. I don't like to do it on camera because I feel like it's kind of boring just doing that over and over again. So I'll probably do that maybe this weekend or something like that. I did really like that, but I just kept second guessing myself today. I have those days sometimes. It's just happens. This pizza looks so disgusting to me. I just can't. It has like Greek olives, egg. I think I saw a caper on there or something. I don't even know. I do not even know. And I was vegan for 5 years, and this looks disgusting to me. I don't know. I like veggie pizza and stuff, but this was just like, ew. But that's why I cut it out, because it was so weird. Here I go again with this girl. And then she's also kind of bothering me, and this is probably why I haven't used her in this glue book. I should probably move her to a different basket. She fits like just right on the page, maybe just a hair over, and that bothers me. And I think that's why I'm struggling to put her down. Like, not put her down, but, you know, glue her down. Then I have this cow, but the back half of him is cut off, and so are his feet. So he has to either go to the left or have something covering that part. And then also at the bottom of the page, because he's like, you know, half on, half off. So I was kind of struggling with that too. And then that one page that I had that flower that I ripped with the horse, I want to put some flowers on there, or maybe some carrots or something like that, because I feel like the carrots would match the flower, which is orange. And then also, like, horses like carrots. So I thought that would be cute. So fun. I love cutting off the edges, but I'm very particular about it. My anxiety makes me very, very much a perfectionist, and I work really hard on it. Like I said earlier, you know, I'm in my 40s, and I'm just now really in a place where I can work on my anxiety and remind myself that it's okay. But at the same time, I also want to embrace my perfectionism, as long as it doesn't affect me in a negative way, if that makes sense, because it is who I am. I have literally been this way my entire life. So when I talk to myself during my videos, when I'm saying it's fine, you can do it, you know, I'm literally telling myself this because I have to. I am very much a perfectionist, and have a lot of OCD traits, and I don't talk about that as much. But I do. And, yeah, I'm sure you picked up on a lot of those, but, you know, I like, if there's a little piece hanging out, I have to cut it off. I have to cut it off. It has to be off. But I'm trying to work really hard on myself and just, you know, kind of letting things go a little bit. Some days I do great at it, and other days I don't. I guess my point to being open and vulnerable about telling you guys this stuff is I want you to know you're not alone. You know, there's very messy creators out there, and there's very, excuse me, I'm so sorry. And then there's other people who have to be more of a perfectionist, and it's okay either way. You know, just enjoy what you're doing and your process, and there's no wrong or right way to create art, period. So just do what works best for you. I love these images. So here I'm trying to incorporate some squares and not just use fussy cuts. I didn't bring a lot of squares onto my table today, so I definitely need to bring more of those. Excuse me, I'm still feeling under the weather a little bit. Yikes. But I love these, and I love the pop of color. Okay, so this is one of my hoarded items right here. That mouth. So it's from a Skechers ad. I absolutely love it. Skechers has been killing it with their ads lately. Like this past year. They've just had so many colorful, fun, kind of 80s-ish kind of colors, and I'm here for it. So I have quite a few of these. I have some I haven't cut out yet, but they are my all-time favorite, and I know I'll never have them again because Skechers isn't going to put out that ad again. So I do kind of hoard them, but again, they're not doing any good just sitting in there. I might lose it or ruin it or something, you know? I was saying, I put that in upside down, and I was like, I hear you. Don't worry. I found it. I figured it out. I could hear you guys yelling at me because I glued it on wrong. Thankfully, I caught it. And then there's my little mouth. I put it there because it just matches with the colors. It just looks so cool. I love it so much. What was the other hoarded item? I know I used... So I do want to add a couple more things on this page, but this is another one of those things. Nothing really matched that was on my table, so I moved on, and I will find something eventually that I want to put there, and I will. If not, I don't. Yeah, I love it. The octopi, oh, I'm not saying that. Anyways, octopi. Those came from a catalog called Archie McPhee, and it is so funny. That's where I find all those weird, like the rubber chickens and the Bigfoot statues and like all that kind of stuff. They have really funny things in there. I decided I want to fussy cut that pug out. I found some chocolate I want to add to that page. I did like that this fit on there. I just didn't like the background with it. It just didn't do the colorful picture of the dog justice, so I decided not to use it there. So this is a rectangle image I'm holding in my hand right here, and it just has like a bunch of words all on it. And I think I might use that either as a background or kind of tear it in half and just put it like half on, half off the page. I'm not exactly sure how I want to work that yet. I thought that dog would go with the Tazo tea thing because of the color, but it didn't. Did not go. This is a paper I'm talking about. So I might tear it in half and just put it on the edge of one page and then put the other half on another edge. So I was kind of trying to see if there's a piece of paper that would fit. And now I'm just going to put this beer here, and then later I'll add more to that later because it looks so good. Like, I don't know, the grass with the beer just kind of goes together for me. And then I definitely want to put like a dog or something, like a person sitting on the beer glass. I think that would be really cute, like on top of the foam, right? I know, it'll be so cute. All right, everyone, let's do a flip of where we're at in my glue book. Love this page. That page turned out really cute. We got Keith here. Oops. Oh, I left that in there on accident. Whoops. Definitely have pages that I've just put one image down where I will add stuff later. I did a lot of that today, which was totally fine because now I have a foundation to put other things on. Love this page. Definitely want to add a few more blueberry things. Definitely want to add some more things to this. Perhaps some flowers, some carrots or something like that. Oh, carrots would be good too because the flower's orange. So I like that. Love this lady. Love this origami paper. Love it. I will probably use more throughout the book here. Love her. I just think she's so cute with the honey and the flowers. You know, just, I love that. Okay. We did this burger page yesterday. Nothing. We have this started. I haven't finished it yet. I'll put more things, but we got that going. And we have the beer. I'll add something else. I want something sitting up here. What else do we have here? We have the books. I'll put something else here, just not sure what that is yet. We have, oh, I found some little pieces of chocolate that I might put on here as well. Oh yeah, this one. I think this one is so funny. I absolutely love it. I want to put like a funny quote there. We have Be Mine. I'll add something else here as well. We have the cat. I will again add something else. Let's see. What else do we have here? Geesh, I need to work more in the back of my book. Oh, we have this, my doodles that I drew and then I cut out. Then I added the hand here. And then I think that is it. Yes, that is it. So we got quite a bit done today. I had so much fun. Where's that one? It's my favorite. Where's the little, did I already pass it? I think I did. Here it is. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. All right, everyone, that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, please give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to drink your water. It is so important, and have a fabulous day. I will see the glue crew tomorrow, and I will see the rest of you on Thursday. Have a good day, guys. Bye.